Writers create compound sentences using coordinating conjunctions to connect related ideas. Let's practice writing compound sentences using coordinating conjunctions correctly to make our writing flow better and sound more natural. Please have your LearnZillion practice sheet in front of you because you will need it during this lesson. Phrases and clauses are used quite frequently in writing. A phrase is a group of words that represents an idea. It must be part of a larger sentence because phrases don't make sense on their own. These two phrases, after lunch, a fluffy cat, will only make sense if I make them part of a complete sentence. A clause is a group of words that can stand alone because it has a subject and a verb. My dog loves ice cream is an example of a standalone clause because it has a subject dog and a verb loves. Sometimes phrases and clauses can be put together. A coordinating conjunction is what we use to connect words or phrases. A coordinating conjunction can also connect or join two clauses that could be independent or stand alone. When we use coordinating conjunctions, we connect our ideas. They help us write sentences that make our writing flow better and sound more natural. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions. An easy way to remember them is by the acronym FANBOYS. This stands for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. We'll start with these two sentences that have similar or related ideas. Tommy Tortoise ran a race. Harriet Hare ran a race. They both talk about animals running a race. Each sentence is the same except for the noun that it begins with. What if I combined both sentences into one? I could put the word and between the two nouns to connect them. So my new sentence will sound like this. Tommy Tortoise and Harriet Hare ran a race. By using the conjunction and, I connected two parts of speech that are the same. Now let's look at these sentences. I like drawing. I do not like painting. They are both about art, so they are about related or similar ideas. I know I can connect similar ideas with a conjunction to make my writing flow better. As I try to decide which conjunction to use, I am thinking the writer likes one thing but not the other. So I need to choose a conjunction that shows a connection between things that are opposites. That conjunction would be but or yet. I am going to use the word but. Let's try it and see how it sounds. I like drawing, but not painting. When I add the conjunction but to connect the two sentences together, my writing sounds much better. Help me complete these sentences. Lindsay walked blank jog through the park. You can have chocolate cake blank vanilla pudding. This video game is fun blank expensive. Fill in a conjunction from the fanboys list that completes the sentence correctly. Pause the video while you do this, and when you are finished, press play again. How did you do? Let's see what our sentences should say. Lindsay walked and jogged through the park. I chose the conjunction and for this sentence because walking and jogging are the two activities Lindsay did. Sentence 2 is offering a choice. When a choice is offered, the conjunction to use is or. In the last sentence, the words that describe the video game are fun and expensive. These ideas are related because they are somewhat opposite. The conjunction but connects ideas that are opposites. Here is a draft of a story I have been working on. Listen while I read it aloud. Michelle loves birthdays. She celebrates her special day every May. Michelle invites just a few friends to her party. She gets many gifts. They play games. They dance to their favorite music. They have cake. They eat ice cream with whipped cream, too. Michelle does not like whipped cream. Afterwards, the girls have a sleepover. It is a very fun night. I notice the writing sounds very choppy because of the short sentences. Let's think about a way to fix this. Listen to these sentences. Michelle invites just a few friends to her party. She gets many gifts. They are related. They both tell about Michelle's party. I think I can connect these sentences with a conjunction. But which one? 2 words give me a clue, few and many. Those words are opposites. Usually a small number of people at a party would mean a small number of gifts would be given, but these sentences don't say that. Think about the words on the fanboys list. Put a check mark next to the conjunctions you think would correctly complete this sentence. Pause the video while you do this. Press play when you are done. I'm guessing you checked but and yet. Each of these conjunctions shows a connection between different or opposite ideas. Let's try them each out in our sentence. Michelle invites just a few friends to her party, but she gets many gifts. Michelle invites just a few friends to her party, yet she gets many gifts. Either of these conjunctions would work, but I am going to choose yet, just because I like the way the word sounds in the sentence. There's one more thing I need to make sure to do when I connect sentences with a conjunction, and that is to put a comma before the conjunction. This comma is very important to use when I have two clauses connected with a conjunction. Let's try another set of sentences. They play games, they dance to their favorite music. These sentences sound repetitive since both of them start with the word they. In addition, I can see related ideas here, the things the girls do at the party, play, and dance. I remember that when I connect related ideas together with a conjunction, it makes my writing flow better. Go back to the fanboy list on your practice sheet and fill in the conjunction that correctly completes this sentence. Pause the video while you write. Remember to press play when you are done. Which conjunction did you choose? I chose the word and. Here is my revised sentence. They play games and dance to their favorite music. We use the conjunction and when we want to connect parts of speech that are the same or ideas that are similar. By connecting this clause and phrase with a conjunction, we have taken away the repetition. Great work! This set of sentences is very similar to the last. They have cake, they eat ice cream with whipped cream too. Michelle does not like whipped cream. We have two sentences that start with the same word. I'm thinking cake and ice cream are related ideas. They are both foods. I think I can connect them with a conjunction from my fanboys list. But wait, I also see whipped cream listed in the second and third sentence. This tells me there is a connection between these two sentences as well. In one sentence, it sounds like everyone at the party eats ice cream with whipped cream, but the next sentence tells me Michelle does not like whipped cream. So we have a difference between the partygoers and Michelle. That takes a different kind of conjunction. Help me combine these three sentences by filling in the conjunction that correctly completes this sentence. They have cake blank ice cream blank Michelle does not like whipped cream. Pause the video while you write. Press play when you are done. Were you able to fill in both words? Here is how I thought the sentence should be written. They have cake and ice cream, but Michelle does not like whipped cream. The conjunction and connects things that are alike. The conjunction but connects things that are different. Here's the final set of sentences from my narrative that I think could be improved. Afterwards, the girls have a sleepover. It is a very fun night. I notice that the sleepover will be the cause of a fun night. I need to find a conjunction that will help me connect the cause, a sleepover, to the effect, a fun night. Can you find the conjunction that will correctly connect these two ideas? Fill in the coordinating conjunction that correctly completes this sentence on your practice sheet. Pause the video while you do this. Press play when you are done. I am guessing you picked the word so. You are right. Let's listen to how this sentence sounds now. Afterwards, the girls have a sleepover, so it is a very fun night. When you connect two sentences where one thing causes another to happen, so is the conjunction that will connect your sentences for you. The last thing I need to look for is the comma before the conjunction. Here it is, right here. A comma must always be there when two complete thoughts are connected with a conjunction. Let's reread our revised draft. Listen as I read aloud. Michelle loves birthdays. She celebrates hers every May. Michelle invites just a few friends to her party, yet she gets many gifts. They play games and dance to their favorite music. They eat cake and ice cream with whipped cream, but Michelle does not like whipped cream. Afterwards, the girls have a sleepover, so it is a very fun night. When we combine related ideas with a conjunction, our writing is easier to follow and sounds much more natural. My sentences become more interesting too. This will hold our readers' attention and interest. Now it's your turn. Listen to this draft as I read it aloud. Tony is making an ice cream sundae today. Jill is making an ice cream sundae too. There is chocolate ice cream. There is no vanilla ice cream. Tony chooses all sorts of toppings for his sundae. Jill decides she would just like chocolate sauce and a cherry for her sundae. What a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Read this draft and revise it using what you learned in this lesson. Pause the video while you write. When you are finished, press play again. Now look at your own writing and find places where you can make your ideas flow more naturally and with better rhythm by combining related ideas or repetitive sentences with conjunctions. Be sure to choose the conjunction that correctly shows the connection you are trying to make between the ideas you combine. This will make your writing easier to read and it will hold the reader's attention.